Are we ready for the Dookie of the Week? That's right. This is a YouTube-only subscription, people, where we're going to go around. We're going to go around and share what something we thought was a big old fat turd, and then we're going to find the brighter side of all of it. So, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, because, you know, every week some bullshit happens to you.
Bullshit happens.
You know, and this is a good way. This is a good way to deal with it. You talk to your friends and workshop some ideas on how to get past it. Because sometimes, you know, I gotta say, sometimes when you have something bad that happens to you, you don't want an answer. You just want to get it off your chest. But we're gonna let's block that, and we're gonna listen to advice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. Great. So who wants to go first? Ashley had a hot, steamy one.
Ooh, hot, steamy one. You want to go first?
Steamy?
Yeah.
What is it?
You said you had a big, hot, steamy dookie.
Okay, this is my steamy dookie.
Was it a real dookie? That was.
It was a real dookie I took earlier today.
Oh, you meant an actual shit.
Yeah, okay. But on my hot, steamy dookie of the Dookie of the Week, I'm the Dookie of the Week because I know, believe it or not, it's me. I made so many plans for this week. I was gonna finish my pilot. I was gonna clean my spider porch finally. I was gonna get all my laundry done. And unfortunately, I've just been really into this book, and I can't put it down. And it's almost as if I've
Dungeon Crawler Carl?
Yeah, I'm
really?
on the third one. Yeah.
You're on the third one. Last time
one.
you were on the second.
Yeah, I can't. I'm neglecting the rest of my life.
What's it called? What's it called again?
Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Oh, well, that just means that, Ashley, you failed. You failed. I'm sorry. Podcast over.
It's the hottest book out there.
Yeah.
You like the book. You're enriching your soul.
Yeah,
it's fine. Laundry can wait.
You are a teacher on summer break.
Mm-hmm.
You're reading for fun. You're way ahead of most people. You should be actively getting dumber. But you are working your ass off and you're still reading. I think this is great.
Okay. But what
You
about
should
all
feel
the
good
things
about
I
it.
was supposed to do?
They can
You'll
wait.
get done.
Yeah.
What else? You know,
get
who gives a
done.
shit? Yeah, it's summer break. You don't have to get it all done.
It's brightest time for the spiders because you're like another week in our home.
Yeah. The spiders will still be there when school gets going again, but you're not going to be able to read Dungeon Crawler Carl. You're not going to have enough time, you know? So this is good for you.
Okay.
Yeah, in your YouTube series, when you did your week recap, you were talking about how you were upset that you weren't getting things done. And I was like, girl, you are decompressing from a year of teaching children. That is stressful as fuck.
Yeah, you can't be hungover teaching kids.
No.
Yeah, that's when you roll in the TV.
Also, this is Los Angeles. Like, we don't need to hustle here.
Yeah.
Is that true?
It's a little true.
Is that what they say about LA? You don't have to hustle here.
You don't have to hustle.
Take your way through anything.
Okay. So I'll just be a little kinder to myself.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
That's
For
been
sure.
my motto of this entire show since we started. Be good to yourself, because if you're not good to yourself, how are you going to help anyone else?
So
Yeah.
true.
So
Yes.
true.
Yeah.
Who wants to go next?
I'll go. Okay. I sent Eddie this. This is the problem. I will be given one of those like research headlines on Instagram. This one was Kimchi proven to remove microplastics from your body. And did I read the article? Did I learn about kimchi? No. I was at the farmer's market and I just bought a ton of kimchi and I just started eating it. I was like, wow, I didn't realize how much I love kimchi.
Yeah.
And then cut to last night, I'm like, why haven't I had a solid shit in like 2 days?
Yeah.
And then 5 a.m., the dogs got me up and I was like, duking out, having a bad time. And then I just started Googling, does kimchi cause diarrhea? And it was like, yes, of course it does. It's cabbage.
Yeah.
It's like, I basically took like a bunch of bacteria chaos monsters and put them into my gut.
Yeah.
And it's just flushing it out.
Well, you
They
got a
need
whistling asshole now.
I know, but the thing is, I didn't have a bad butthole before. There was nothing wrong with what was going on. I was having nice, solid, comfortable dukes.
Yeah. Here's what I think. I think the kimchi's working. I think the kimchi's getting evil stuff out of your body, and you're shitting it out like a wood chipper.
And you think I should just double down?
I think you should be. I think you're fine.
So what you're saying is that I should go home and just slam some more kimchi.
and and just use your bathroom.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Kimchi needs a carrier food, okay?
This is my
it needs
problem.
something with fiber. It needs rice. It needs some roasted vegetables. It needs some meat. You have to eat kimchi with other food.
Eating it by itself.
You're just flushing your whole freaking system with kimchi.
Right.
So the brighter side is that you've discovered kimchi, which is great. And it also sounds like you're learning more about it.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
I think the brighter side is you come with me to Koreatown to my favorite kimchi stew spot.
Ooh.
And they give you the bachan, which is all like the other stuff, like
Yes.
the little radishes and stuff, and some rice. And the stew itself comes with like pork and vegetables and bamboo.
So good.
Wow, your
Yeah.
tummy
And
was
it kinda-
rumbling just from you talking about
Comes
it.
out in like a pot that's like bubbling. It's so good.
And
Oh,
you
I
get
want that.
soju. Soju is that girl.
Yeah.
You will get drunk. I drank the whole bottle, and the waitress was like, "Are you going to be okay?" And I was like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah, I said you shit in a bucket, and then and then we could check your shits for plastic content
Crazy.
and see how much the kimchi's really moving out.
Science.
Yeah, I did research it further, and this research comes out of the World Kimchi Institute, which exists
biased.
somewhere. Apparently, the enzymes in kimchi attach to microplastics in your gut and keep it from going to your organs. They've studied this on mice. They haven't studied it on humans yet, so
Oh,
So
is that good or bad?
I guess I'm the original case study.
Yeah, you're patient one.
I am
patient
patient
zero.
number one.
Right.
Well, we are entering the end times, so everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Okay, I'll go next. So I know we talked about we're gonna make this short and quick, but I did mention like the no period. Haven't had it in 2 months.
Okay.
That's a bit of a bummer. But I think my biggest thing, the Dookie of the week, I got humbled in boxing the other day.
Whoa, who's hurting you?
We did this thing called Cuban sparring. And it's just where like you kind of lightly, like you kind of see where you could have got fucked up.
Yeah.
And the only guy that no one paired off with was the biggest guy in the room.
Stop.
Who was like, he looked like a linebacker. And I was just like, whoa, you could have broke my ribs. Whoa, you almost broke my nose. Like, I almost broke my nose. I got a couple shots in there, but for the most part, if it would have been real, I would have been laid out on the street.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to fight someone that size.
Yeah, for
There's
sure.
weight classes for a reason.
I know. Yeah, 1,000%.
It's like no one was picking him for a reason. And everybody, I didn't realize it was that class, but it was a more harder, intense class. I was like, I got time on Monday. I'll show up to this one. Everybody was wearing mouth guards. Everybody was wearing like the protective pieces.
So did you get hit?
Yeah.
How was it?
Interesting.
Did it hurt as much as you thought it would?
No.
Isn't that crazy?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it really doesn't hurt as much as you think it does.
Like getting hit with the
with a
big-
fist or whatever,
Well,
you know.
it's like you guys have gloves, right?
Of course.
Gloves. And it's
Yeah.
also like you do the full.
You're not getting
but
slapped, are you?
Yeah, no, and it's not full strength, you know.
No. Because this Cuban sparring, you're supposed to kind of like, it's like touch.
Yeah.
And then you can kind of sense. I was like, "Ooh, that could feel it." It wasn't like a bam to the ribs, but I was like, "You could have fucked. I could have died."
Yeah.
Do you feel like your game got stepped up? Do you feel like you saw like what
Yeah.
the future could hold for you if you kept training, you kept grinding it
Yeah.
out? You go to the gym and you challenge that guy. Did you see that in your future?
You know what I did see in the future? Because I asked a genie for 3 magic wishes. I
Yeah.
was on my back porch and I
Thank
was like, I
God.
get 3 wishes. And I was like, what do you want? And first thought was a big fat ass.
Yeah.
And it's not like, I want to talk to my dad again, $1 billion. It's like, no, I want a fat ass.
Yeah.
wanna
It
So
shows how-
this is step number 1 to getting a fat ass.
Yes.
is
I
boxing
want
class.
to ask, what was the like rush of like you could have been hit and you're like,
It's like, ooh, 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 ooh.
like that, like talk about like exhilaration.
Yeah, it was fast. It's very fast.
Yeah.
And like, you move and you're like, oh, I didn't know it could be like this. And he was throwing some punches like, I didn't know you could do this.
Were you literally just standing there and he's just like skeet.
Kind of at one point. He's like running around me. And I was like, oh, shit. Oh,
I think this is amazing. You're conquering fears.
For
You've
sure.
been doing this class for almost a year now.
Almost a year.
And this and now, like at first, you're like, no, I don't get hit. I never. And you're progressing.
Okay.
You're getting better. You're
Yeah.
You're becoming a better boxer. You're learning. You know what it's like now to get
Right.
hit and like how to do this
I'm
properly.
still not good.
You
I'm
showed
not
up-
good.
You showed up to the expert class and you didn't chicken out and leave.
That's right. You
For
stayed the
sure.
whole time.
I did.
you could have been like,
yeah.
I'll catch the next one. You know?
That's cute.
Because it was all like, I was like, why are these big guys coming in here. I'm used to like being with a women's class or
Yeah.
like a lighter class.
How was the guy? Was he nice?
He was very nice.
Did
He
you
was
make
like,
a new friend?
Yeah. He's like, come at me. And I was like, oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big fucking guy. He's bigger than Ed.
Of course. Yeah. No, he's
Yeah.
trained, well trained too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
You got a new well-trained friend? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
No, you got to
Yeah.
take him out.
Stand by me.
That's a bodyguard, baby.
Yeah. All right, Eddie.
My bummer, my Dookie of the week was we went back home and we wanted to bring Tootsie, her ashes, and bury them with my mom at her gravesite, and then we forgot Tootsie.
We were like halfway through the flight, and he just leans over and he goes, "We forgot Tootsie."
Oh,
You know what? I think that was probably on purpose.
I wasn't for me. I
No,
wasn't on
think
purpose for me.
In the back of your head, that might have been like, I'm not quite done with Tootsie yet.
Well, I wasn't going to give my mom all of her. I was going to keep half. Yeah, it's ashes. You just let her take some. I was going to take some, put some in the backyard.
I think it was like we still went to the gravesite.
We did. We
Still,
we weren't going to go because we didn't
Yeah.
have Tootsie, and then we toughed it out, and it was very nice to go.
yeah, I think it was like not every visit to the gravesite needs to be like super. I mean, not that it wasn't emotional. Obviously, it was
Yeah.
emotional. It's been 10 years, but like it can just be a check in with your mom. And now, like, we've got a reason to go back.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
true.
I bet you won't forget it next time.
Certainly not.
Yeah.
No, I won't
Yeah.
forget her next time. No, but I was also, I will say, I was a little nervous about like, what if someone saw me like digging in a graveyard?
Yeah. No,
You know,
that's a
like-
real
Yeah,
fear.
we need to get our we need to get our ducks in a row
Yeah.
of like how we're exactly gonna put Tootsie there.
Yeah, because I don't want to like call and ask because I don't want
Yeah.
them to like then have a flag on my mom's
I
grave
know.
every time I show up.
Right.
Like
Yeah, there
ready.
he
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say we bought some flowers. We gave most of them to my mom, and then my mom's grandma is buried behind her. So we tossed her a couple flowers too.
That's sweet.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
still a
and
very
there was
sweet
no
moment.
bird shit on the graves or nothing,
great.
so it was
Yeah.
so clean.
If somebody were to rob your mother's grave,
God.
would they get jewelry? Like,
No,
was she
no.
buried with jewelry?
She's ashes. I buried my mom's ashes.
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
she's not even there. So they could get maybe her mom's jewelry. Her mom's buried below her. So so anyone know if you want to go to St. Gertrude's Cemetery and
Dig up his great grandmother.
look for Gorski.
She's got a couple rings on them bones.
Yeah, no, we couldn't because we buried my mom and her twin brother above her parents. And we couldn't, the grave, we had to use the same gravestone, obviously. But we couldn't fit my mom's full name on there. So we had to like put Kathy instead of Kathleen, which I don't know how I feel about that.
That's more expensive with every letter, right?
Well, it's more expensive, but there also just physically wasn't enough room.
Right.
So I had to pick Kathy, or it was one of those things. It's like, do I put Larson or do I put Gorski? Because if I did Gorski, it's like one less. No, it's the same amount. But yeah, no. So so it was it was very confusing. It took me years to actually get the stone etched. And because I just, it's another thing to complete everything and just
Yeah.
end
It's such
it
a
all.
process, yeah.
Yeah. And now that Tootsie's gone, it's almost like every step of my mom is gone, except for my Aunt Patty, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's interesting how that all works out like that. 10 years. 10
Wow.
years this last week. It's been a while. It's
Time
wild.
flies.
But yeah, so I guess, I have reason to go back.
I know. I was going to say, now you need to plan another trip. You got another trip on the horizon.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Tootsie
Right.
just left, so you needed more time with her.
Yeah.
And you were with Tootsie for years.
Yeah, we
So
had
you
her
can't
for like
just
4.5 years, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it just felt like she was with us forever.
Yeah, it was one of those. Well, I've
That's
known her
weird.
for, I knew her for
Yeah.
almost 20 years. So, it's
Yeah.
hard, that definitely exists.
Yeah.
But all right. I feel, yeah.
But I think we like find like a like cute statue that we can tuck a little vial of ash inside and
Yeah.
like put on the gravestone or
See,
something.
part of me was like, you just sprinkle it on top and let it seep into the
Yeah.
earth.
Is that what
that's
would
what I
happen?
would do.
Yeah, get a watering
'cause the
canister,
rain
so-
would, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let
we
her-
would need like a watering canister to make sure the ashes don't just fly all over the place.
See, this is good. You're planning for next time because if
Yeah.
you would have done it,
Yeah.
you would have sprinkled them and they would have flown off in the air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very like Big Lebowski. They would just hit me in the face.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't
You
want
would have
that.
loved that.
I would love that. Really with me forever.
Well, this has been great first, Dookie. Thank you all, ladies, for inviting me back in here to talk to you all and get over some bullshit.
Yeah.
We'll be doing this more often, I think. So tune in. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. And if you're listening to it somewhere else, I don't know how you did that. So keep listening to the brighter side. Go over to LPN TV and watch HGX2, for God's sakes. It's one of the best things we've ever created. I love you guys so much. Be good to yourselves. And this has been Brighter Side. Woo! Dookie number 1.
Bye.
Bye.